Hi, this is Stephana Johnson, and I am live in Phoenix, Arizona. Behind me, hey, I have my fellow fitness professionals, and we are at Infusionsoft, the corporate headquarters in Phoenix, Arizona. Very hot, very sunshiny today, as usual in Phoenix. So I'm going to step out here and give you an idea of what's been happening here on my 3-day training here as a business owner. It's kind of fun. This is very similar to Google, but in that it's very what's the word? Well, it's just so cool. It is really, you can feel the culture here with regards to what Infusionsoft has created. There's a real culture, there's a real continuity in what they stand for, in their values. And it's really fun to actually see this and to be around this and work on what I'm working on with my business and get away from my studio to actually be able to focus. And I wanted to share this with you because this completely applies to our health and fitness goals. So with anything that you're trying to accomplish, this piece around your estimation of effort is so important. One of the biggest takeaways in essentially the last few hours of training today is that we have to really get clear on what it is that we want to do. So we know that if we don't know what our goals are, then it's really hard to actually figure out what are the steps that we need to take. And if we're missing the goals, if we're missing that end goal, then it will be very easy to get distracted with many other things. The other piece is also knowing your numbers. So you need to know what it is you need to accomplish in order to achieve your goal. Lose 100 pounds and you're giving yourself 30 days. That is an unreal estimation of effort. The same with your business. It's the same with a relationship. If you're expecting to get married after meeting someone and being with them for 3 days, that's really incorrect estimation of effort. But this concept around having a very clear idea and then scoping out what the estimation of effort is. If you don't know what that is, having someone professional who's been experienced in this to give you an idea that there is a required amount of effort and a required amount of action that needs to take place in order to achieve your goals. And instead of feeling like, oh, well, I tried, we have to get that mindset out of there, because if you try, you haven't fully committed. You're just trying. So we know we need to actually commit 100% and say, that's it. This is what I'm going to do. There absolutely will be hurdles. There will absolutely be challenges, but with correct estimation of effort and putting forth the commitment with that effort, you can achieve your goals. And there is no such thing as failure. You know, there was a great quote one of the fellow coaches in there had mentioned, and I don't have it exactly, so I'll paraphrase it. Success is not constant. Failure is not permanent. And what you have to have is courage to push through. We have this instant gratification thing that's very apparent in our culture nowadays. We think we've got a quick fix, and that's what we're all after, is this instant gratification. But it ends up really teaching us and teaching our children a wrong thinking. We need to realize that we have to commit to something that's important and of value to us and see it to the end. Have the courage to face and go through what it requires, investing in yourself to improve, reinforcing those things that do work, and releasing or eliminating those things that do not work. So I encourage you, no matter what you're trying to do, whether it's health and fitness, whether it is building a business, leaving a legacy, creating a family, whatever it is, commit to it. Really look at the estimation of effort and allow yourself to see that the estimation of effort may be more than just a, well, if it's if I don't get it within this amount of time, then it's not worth it. I have to have it in 30 days. We've got to stop that thinking. With somebody who needs to lose 100 pounds, it's a minimum of 3 years with them. So that 100 pounds is really, you have to think longer term. Even with 5 pounds, let's stop thinking about what's the next quick fix, 10-day crash diet. These quick fixes are showing us that we're not fully committed. We must get committed and make it a lifestyle. I'm Stephana Johnson with Yogilachi Fitness Studio. Have a fabulous day.